Once upon a time, I knew someone who read fanfic. Now, if you've ever read fanfic, fanfic is when someone who doesn't know how to write takes creative liberties with a beloved franchise. Let's pick one at random. Harry Potter. My friend linked me a Harry Potter fanfic about how Draco Malfoy and Harry Potter, who are lovers, capture a werewolf and keep him imprisoned as a sexual slave. And suddenly, I went back to reading not fan fiction. There was no way for me to. I was just like, oh my god, that's like Rule 34. I don't even think applies to this. There needs to be an entirely different set of rules that go down there. And like, I'm reading this, and then like, there's these lines in there where it's like, and Harry Potter said 10 points for Gryffindor, and I'm like, that is the most awful thing I've ever heard in my life. But there's actually good fanfic out there. I will note there's some good fanfic that exists that is fantastic. There's fanfiction authors who've emerged and managed to escape. But Professor Snape said some things that were so appallingly ridiculous in there, and I was trying to say them in the voice. Harry Potter, what do we have here? Winking at Draco, and 10 points for Slytherin, shall I get the sorting hat? And I was like, and it actually freaked my innocent mind out, because the Harry Potter series is really good. And I'm always sort of weirded out whenever anyone tries to criticize it. I'm like, oh, I don't know, it didn't really seem very good. When I read the 4th Harry Potter book, I stopped when I was done and said, let me evaluate my reading experience. Well, I read for 15 hours without moving. Oh, I guess that was a good book. Like, what? Alright. Oh, Mr. Thrash. Oh, yes. Oh. 10 points for Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff, which never really did much of anything other than be represented by a badger. That is their most notable feature from the Harry Potter series. No badass ever came out of Hufflepuff, but some guy who was quite good at sales for that wrench company. He went to Hufflepuff, and he was satisfied. And after work, he would go into his lazy boy recliner, saying, thank God the powers of Hufflepuff did me well, so I can lean back comfortably. You know, I've never taken that test that places you into a house, but I do know people who have taken that test and been placed into Slytherin. And then, oh my God, no, I'm not. I'm not a Slytherin. I'm Gryffindor, because that's what Harry was. No, you're not. You're Slytherin. Why don't you go lust for power? Come on, this Facebook test really... That's pretty definitive.